Hello and welcome back to Trespasser with me, Nick. So today we are going to AS1. So AS1 stands, well, it's just called AS, but it's the first one.
6 left.
It stands for Ascent.
Looks like 7. 3 shots. Looks like 7.
Which is a very strange name for it because most of the level is spent going up and down and up
The
and
forest
down.
smelled of wet leaves, damp earth, rotting wood.
And this is one of the longest levels in the game. Also one of the most linear. And
When I was little, I dreamed of a time when the entire world was covered by an ancient forest. Great hunters stalked in the cool darkness, among silent, huge columnar trees, oaks and sequoias.
it's also one of the most, the hardest levels in the game. It's not very generous with guns, and there's a lot of raptors.
Looks like 7.
There are also Albertosaurs, which are the deadliest creatures in the game because they're fast, they're big, they have a lot of health. There's a raptor over there. Ooh. Okay.
6. 5.
Ditch this.
Looks like 20.
Grab this. Let's go. Most of the level is just this boring grassy terrain with some pine trees. So there is some interesting stuff near the end. I don't usually like watching them cry like that when I finish them off, but like I said, this level doesn't have much ammo.
15 or so.
I'll save my shots. Deal with all these raptors. As I mentioned in the previous video, this is the toxic rifle. This is the strongest gun in the game. It only has 3 shots. And it instant kills pretty much everything. Except for like T-Rex. Which requires 3 shots. So you can save this gun. And use it on a T-Rex at the end of the level. But I'll try to show a different way to kill it. And use these shots for the Albertosaurs.
Looks like 12. 9. 7.
Ah!
6.
Holy crap, where did you come from?
5.
I have a revolver. Sledgehammer. Nope. It's not the worst melee weapon in the game, but I don't particularly like it. Where are you off to?
Four, three. Two. One.
Missed.
Empty.
There we go. Okay.
I can smell the ocean.
Okay, so there's an AK-47 with a drum magazine up here. There it is.
Feels full.
Another excellent gun. We're gonna need it. Soon we're gonna run into the Tribe Sea Raptors. Those are the yellow ones with tiger stripes. They have even more health than the big red ones. And they're more vicious. They're really a pain to deal with. A revolver. That's a good rifle. I mean revolver. Stegosaurus and two Tribe B Raptors. Missed. There we go. Hey there, buddy. Yeah, this level is also glitched where the Stegosaurus is not considered food for the raptors, so they don't attack it unless they like accidentally bump into it. In that corner over there, you can see our first Tribe Sea Raptor near that Jeep over there. Let's try to avoid it. I think that B Raptor's heading towards us. Maybe not. This one is. Uh-oh. I think we've attracted his friend over there. Oh yeah. It's growling at me. There we go. Let's try to avoid that Tribe Sea over there. Let's just run away. There's gonna be a couple more Tribe Seas up ahead.
What a great idea.
Near that, there's gonna be a Jeep on the hill over there. A couple Tribe Seas. Yeah, there it is. I see one raptor, I see another. There we go. Okay. One down. There we go. There should be an Albertosaur close. That's a good rifle, but still have the AK. How much is left?
Feels about half.
Half? Oh, we'll stick with it. Oh, there it is.
Only 2 left.
Okay. Come over here, you.
1.
There we go.
It's half gone.
Should be a couple more raptors. Oh, there's one. And there's another. Ooh, that's another good rifle. Let's see if we can avoid them. I think they're closing in on me. Unlike the first raptors, which will sometimes run away when you shoot at them, these ones, they don't. They just keep coming. They're really ferocious. So, we come to our first fork in the road. We can either venture through these ruins, or use this little side road here to avoid it. Most people just go through the ruins. I think it's the most interesting way to play, because the rest of the level is so boring. So that's what I'll do. It's booby trapped. So you see these squares, they activate the trap mechanism. And this thing will also fall. There we go. These will kill you if you stand in front of them. So, okay. See, there's the detonator over here. That didn't fall all the way. Good. This one's a little tricky. The trigger's much higher, so you have to make a right for it. Yep, there we go. And there's 2 sets, so even if you're able to jump over it, you'll land on another one. Okay. So if I would have used the other road, this is where I would have come out of. Yeah, I can go explore a little bit here. There's actually an invisible wall over here. So if I continue this way, I'm going to hit the wall. Yeah, there it is. Strange that they didn't put a cliff here that prevents you from going over there, but they like putting their invisible walls for some reason. Oh, hello. If you're hearing meowing, that's my cat. Hello. She wants some affection. So here there's more Mesoamerican ruins. According to the dialogue, these are of the Maya civilization. But it's a weird mix of Aztec and Maya.
One shot. 6 rounds.
I'm gonna grab the calico.
Hasn't been used.
Coincidentally, I have a calico cat on me.
1 shot. Feels about half.
Alright, Raptor, get over here. Man, they take a lot of shots. Come on. There we go. Oh. Okay. Now there are also booby traps in these ruins. Sometimes these ceiling tiles can fall down. There's an example over here. So you have to be careful. Okay, got it. You're so cute.
It's half gone.
There we go. These are what's called Atlantean figures. And that's the Alpha T-Rex. He can knock them down and crush you with them. So you have to be careful here. Run away! Come on, come on, come on. And here's a pyramid. Fun fact, I visited Mexico earlier this year, and we went to Chichen Itza. It was fantastic. This pyramid is not based on Chichen Itza. It's actually based on... I forget. Come on, T-Rex. That's weird. Seems to be stuck. I'm gonna save. And I'll be back. Okay, let's try to get that T-Rex over here. I want to try to kill it. You okay, buddy?
About half a clip.
What if I
One
shoot
shot. That's it.
Okay then. um. So yeah, as I was saying, this pyramid is based on Pyramid B from Tula, which is from the Toltec civilization. Here you can see there's another trap trigger here, which will make this big head fall down. Now the head seems to be of the god Chak from Maya mythology, but they didn't make the Mayan people did not make a giant head typically like that. It's more of an Olmec type thing. So yeah, usually the T-Rex, you can run away from it. And it will try to eat you on the stairs over here.
Hasn't been used.
I like to do, take this Calico, which is a very rapid fire gun. It has a lot of bullets, but it is very weak.
Feels full.
However, it is excellent at pushing stuff around. So when the T-Rex has its head right over here, what you can do is grab the Calico and just shoot this down onto him. Just like that, and it should kill him. But right now he's being a weirdo. So yeah. Whoop. So the end of the level is right around over there. Of course, the bridge collapses right after you cross. Excuse me. So, should load up the next level right over here. Yeah, there we go. So this is Ascent 2. Now you see, we start with a freaking raptor right in our face and no weapons. Ah! And I'm dead. So yeah, this is where I'll end the video, so see you next time.